But it'll say good day to you this day of your time. How are you all? All right. Thank you. Thank you. Once again for the opportunity to interact with each and every one of you individually and all of you together collectively. We thank you for this gift you are giving to us. Let us begin this transmission with the title, 30 Days of Disclosure. Now, we have talked about recently the idea that there is a protocol list of things that are done when we begin to interact with a new civilization. And we have indicated all the different steps, stages, phases of this and indicated approximately where you are on this list in terms of what phase is coming up next. So right now, what we are about to suggest as an experiment is part of these protocols, part of accelerating the idea of open contact, and as with many of the protocols on the list, it will involve us observing what it is you do with this and noticing how what you choose to do changes the energy, accelerates the energy. So this experiment is not just about what effect it might have on others, but what effect it has within you, including your willingness to participate in it. So let us begin by asking this question. How many of you would prefer to have disclosure of ET information? So not that many then. All right. Are you willing to help bring this about in a more accelerated way? All right. Up to you. This is not something that you are forced to do, not something that you should do, not something that you have to do, but it will be fun and it will be simple. But I will let you know that if you are willing to commit to doing this, it will make a big difference. So, here we go. You may even wish, if you have access to it, to write down what we're about to say. You don't have to. You'll be able to understand it simply later. It can be repeated easily by anyone who has written it down. You can share this. Are you ready? Who is not ready? No, all right. Are you ready now? All right. So, wherever it is that is easiest for you to acquire them, they do not have to be fancy. They can be very, very inexpensive. It doesn't matter. Allow yourself to purchase 90 postcards. 90 postcards. Very simple. 2 sides, place for one of your stamps, place for the address it's going to on one side, place for you to write something on the other side. Very simple. Again, nothing fancy. Anything that can be delivered by your mail service is fine. But 90 postcards. Now, on one side where the address goes, you're going to write 3 lines. The first line will say, "The President of the United States." The second line will say, "The White House." And the third line will say, "Washington, D.C." No return address is necessary. None whatsoever. Now, flip it over on the other side. You will write also 3 lines. The first line will be UFO disclosure The second line will be by 2020. And the third line will be, we'll get our vote. So in total, it will say UFO disclosure by 2020 will get our vote. Now, you have coming up 3 months before the end of your year, October, November, December. Put stamps on your postcards, and beginning on October 1st, which will also coincide with other experiments going on by other people regarding disclosure around your planet, stick it in the mail. 1 postcard each day for 30 days in October. Each day, 1 postcard. Mail it off beginning on the 1st. Doesn't matter if the month has more days than 30. Just do it 30 days in a row. Doesn't matter if there is a holiday or anything like that where the mail may not be working. Just put it out there each day for 30 days in October. Then, on the 1st of November, once again, mail out the beginning of the next 30 on the 1st and for 30 days. 1 each day, go and mail it. 1 postcard a day. And on the beginning of December for 30 days. 3 times 30, 90 postcards, 1 each day for 30 days in a row in October, 30 days in a row in November, 30 days in a row in December. That's it. It's that simple. This will have an effect that we will measure, and by measuring the effect, not only in who is receiving your postcards, but also in the way you are sending them, your willingness to participate, your commitment to this, will tell us a lot about where the energy is and allow us to see the adjustments in the energy more clearly and be able to calculate more precisely the time frame for disclosure in your culture. So, do this 30, 30, 30 days of disclosure, 90 cards, 90 days, and we'll see where we're at. There will be other things that will be added to this in your upcoming year of 2017 after we take a reading on what this has done. But this is one of the participatory experiments that we will be handing out to you for your choice to participate in if this is exciting to you. Up to you. So thank you for your participation ahead of time, and we will keep you posted. Pun intended. In return now for the gift that you are giving us, I ask, in what way may we be of service to you with your questions and dialogue?
Bashar, you mentioned,
Yes.
Bashar, you mentioned that you should always act on your highest excitement.
Well, not should. I am suggesting that you might be willing to, that you might prefer it. I will never tell you what you should or shouldn't do.
Okay.
It's up to you. If you wish to not act on your highest excitement, I'm not going to stop you.
What if your highest excitement is to hurt someone else?
That's not excitement. You have to know the difference. You have to have a clear definition of what excitement is. So when someone says, my excitement is to hurt others, they actually don't have a definition or an understanding of what excitement actually is. Because the only way you would want to do that is out of anxiety and fear. Because if you truly are acting on your excitement and truly in line with a definition that is appropriate of excitement, you will know that you will be self-empowered. And if you're self-empowered, why would you need in any way, shape, or form to hurt anyone else? You understand? It's a contradictory definition. You have to have a clear definition and an understanding of what excitement is, and when you do, you will know that the concept of hurting someone else does not fall under that definition.
Please define your definition of excitement.
It is always a positive thing that allows you to know that you're fully self-empowered and capable of creating and co-creating a reality experience that is always beneficial for you and all concerned. Because remember, as we have said, the greatest power requires the gentlest touch. If you have to intervene or force yourself on someone else, then what that's actually an indication of is you don't actually believe in your own power. Because if you believed in your own power, if you knew you were powerful enough to create the reality that you prefer, why would you need in any way, shape, or form to interfere with anyone else's process? You understand?
I understand.
So you have to have a clear definition of what excitement is, and it's always self-empowering, and it's always that which is best for all concerned, not just yourself.
Understood.
All right.